Welcome to my wrestling magazine collection, and today I'm gonna show you PWI's He's the Big Deal, aka the second annual Tag Team 50. Here's a poster of Chris Dickinson against somebody I know. I recently saw him on Impact, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. Here's a media review. They're mostly about like internet shows, like podcast shows. One got 5, one got 15 like boom drops, and this one got 4 out of like pints of 2%. These ratings kind of remind me of PW Corgi's training from Cartoon Catastrophes. Here's Serena, where they talk about something Ashley, and here's talking trash. We're gonna read the number 1. Roman Reigns and CM Punk trade jabs on social media. It's like an online version of rock, paper, scissors, including alternate choices of pipe bomb and wet hair. Want to watch Megan Bite, Mega Nostalgia Rewind, where we're talking about TNA Knockouts DVD, and through the lens, it's called The Dark Sheik, The Dark Sheik. She works behind the scenes. There's also ringside. There's an interview with Biggie Langston, who mostly about his journey, like his life in wrestling, how he got to become WWE champion, his Money in the Bank win, his his days in the indie circuit and development, how he feels about Xavier Woods becoming king in the ring. Now to the Tag Team 50. I'm only going to show you the top 10. Number 1 is Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. Pentagon and Ray Phoenix, number 2. Number 3 is this team I cannot pronounce. Well, I cannot pronounce Zack Sabre Jr., but not the other guy, Taichi or something like that. Number 4 is Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. Number 5 is this tag team. Number 6 is MSK, formerly the Rascals. Number 7 is Nia Jackson, Sonya Blazer. Number 8 is Sun. Number 9 is Street Profits. Number 10 is the Good Brothers of Impact. Now I'm going to read the profile of the Bomb Tag. Number 50, the Main State Posse. Main State Posse. Oh, excuse me, Main State Posse. Adeline, Adrian, Argo, and Danger Kid, nicknamed the Captain the Shapeshifter. Not to be confused with a certain sweater vest wearing attitude or faction. MSP spent more time than 200 days. MSP spent more than 200 days as CW tag champs. No, not the network. It's the wrestling company called CW. I don't know what it stands for. Won the vacate Iron Heart Pro Wrestling Tag Title against Waves and Kurds. Waves and Kurds. They're gonna be called Kurds for me. Pride themselves on being New England's best kept secret. And here are some honorable mentions of one that didn't make it. A team like this team and this team. And also, like, they talks about people who did. They talk about wrestlers who jumped ship from WWE to AEW, and who did better, who did worse. It's the FDR that's the most interesting one because they crossed out worse and replaced it with better. Because their verdict is after the team spent in AEW Tag Limbo, we had squarely in the worst off column, but just weeks before splash time, Cash Wheeler and Doug Harwood upset the Lucha Brothers for the AAA World Tag Titles. An opportunity that surely would have never gone if they stayed in WWE. Well, duh. There's some more. I actually recognize Thunder Rosa from an indie show that my dad and my godfather I went to years ago. They also talk about this promotion called Bloodsport. How it's mostly the matches, the controversy, the bouts themselves. How it's just as good, if not better. How it's different from any other wrestling promotion. And there's this female wrestler whose name I cannot pronounce. About her time in the wrestling ring and in the indies, her struggles, her winning titles, her relationships. Oh, Hammerstone. This one's definitely about Alexander Hammerstone. Wait, that is that his name? It's about Alexander Hammerstone's victory in the title unification match, or the title for title match. Which one is it? Yeah, title. It's about his victory over Jacob Bartu and ending his 2-year reign as MLW World Champion at Fightland. About all the action, all the stuff, and what led to it, and what happened afterwards. And there's a capsule profile on Kimberly. Yeah, this is what she looked like before all that stuff. And this one's from the vault. Like, I might have read this in 2010. I do not know. Basically, how was potential but a match of year candidate. The spotlight card. The month is Eddie Edwards versus Brian Danielson. There's one about NXT. How it's changing, how it changed over the years. Like, this was NXT then, and this is NXT now. And this one's a W column. I recently got this. And this one's from Coast to Coast. Smooth court. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like around the globe or something. Spotlight card of the month for Arena, it's MLW Fightland. There were actually a lot more matches than was shown on TV, or even on YouTube for that matter. The Opera Cup was actually in its entirety at the actual Fight Club. Fightland, I mean. And there's a quick word with a wrestler that I don't know. The way it was. It's about a certain African American wrestler. And the cartoons. The blood, drawing blood. Well, there you have it. This was my He's a Big Deal / the second annual Tag Team 50. See you next time, I hope.